Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming my April makeup haul and boy oh boy do I have some exciting products to share with you. I feel like it's been pretty slow the first couple of months of the year, but we're getting into spring, summer, mostly summer, and the launches are so exciting. So I just got back from Creators and Friends and I have some things that were sent to me in PR and things I picked up during the Sephora sale, so buckle up if you want to see a nice juicy haul. This is going to be a good one. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I do post quite often, so highly recommend subscribing to my channel, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post, and without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, so let's start off with this very exciting package that ColourPop sent me. I got 3 of their new liquid blushes. Now these have a pearl finish to them, and I actually have the shade City Walk on my face today. I did film a quick little reel swatching each of these and also trying one on just to see how it applied. I don't know how this is going to work for somebody with some texture on their skin, but with my complexion, these seem like they are going to be so beautiful. These do dry down and they're so beautiful, so I'm really excited because you guys know I love a glowy blush, so super duper happy to have these to try out for you guys. Okay, the next thing I got is actually a gift from my friend Heather. And I don't know if I should tell this story, but I feel like Heather would approve. But basically when we went to Destin, we had to do like a secret sister exchange. And they always put a little twist on it. And this time the twist was that we were buying a gift for somebody, but we didn't know who the gift was for. And we got clues about what the person wanted. So it was things like, your favorite color, what do you like to do, your favorite hobbies, what type of entertainment do you like? And I basically wrote like super general answers because I didn't want anybody to feel pressure to get me something like very specific. So I had these really like open-ended answers, and there was also a question that said like, what makeup item are you searching for? And I said nothing because I don't really need anything in particular. Like there's nothing in my collection that I feel like I need. So anyway, all of that aside, we were talking about Secret Sister in our group chat, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think I know who I was gifting to, because based upon the clues, I had a really good idea. And I was just asking my friends like what they thought I should get the person, XYZ. And then Heather Austin Makeup, if you don't know who she is, I don't know if you've been living under a rock, but we did just film a video together. Anyways, so one of my best friends had me, and she had no idea she had me, but basically she was so annoyed by my open-ended answers, and I just could not bring myself to ruin the surprise and tell her. So I just kept my mouth shut, and I spent weeks listening to her rant about this person and them not giving her any clues. And then I got to see her in person and we talked about it. It was so funny. And I kept thinking like, should I tell her? Should I not tell her? But I just felt like if I told her, it was going to ruin the surprise. So hers was the only guess that was, I don't think she was the only one that was wrong, but it just had such a reaction because she had no idea. And I was just like laughing so hard. But she got me the Sephora fragrance set, which funny enough, I actually got a different set like this in my last Secret Sister when I went to New Orleans. So clearly this is a great giftable product. So I will link it down below if you're interested. But if you are doing a Secret Santa or a Secret Sister, or you just have somebody you don't know what to get them, this is great because it gives you multiple perfume options, and then you take the certificate and you exchange it for a travel size fragrance. They also have full size fragrances. There's different options out there for you guys. But yeah, I'm super excited. I was looking at these and trying to figure out what fragrance I should get. I think I'm leaning on Maison Margiela Replica Beach Walk because I don't think I actually own Beach Walk, but there's also Commodity Juice in here, Deed Cool, Sunlit Blooms, Ellis Brooklyn, Miami Nectar, which I already have in a travel size and I love. I actually took that with me to Destin. So yeah, this is a fun gift, and I wish that I had that moment recorded because I think she just was so shocked, and she told me that the CIA needs to recruit me because I was so good at not cracking, and I just really love that for me and for her. Okay, the next fun thing I got in PR are these lip kits from Dee Signature. I believe these are available on her website. I'm actually wearing the Ruby kit right now. So this is a gloss and a lip liner paired together. And I believe these are quite affordable. Now, I love a good pencil lip liner, but I know that's not for everyone. Personally, I really like the formula of the lip liner. The lip glosses, they're okay. They're pigmented, they're beautiful, they're not too sticky. I don't really think I need another lip gloss at this moment in time, so I'll be curious to hear people's feedback on these products. But I feel like they killed it with the different color combos, and I'm so excited. So I do have a discount code with Dee Signature. It's just KH Makeup if you want to use it on the Dee website to save some money. And then a second product that they sent me is this new Drops of Fantasy palette. And by the time you're seeing this video, I should have something filmed with this. I'm planning a multiple looks, multiple palette video because of course I missed a week of work. And in that week, I swear I got so many cool things in the mail and I'm playing catch up as always. So this is their latest palette. It's so beautiful, so colorful, just like a big old vibrant rainbow palette. And I cannot wait to dig into these shimmer shades. They look so gorgeous. So if you've been wanting to pick this up, I saw it on the Dee website. I will link everything down below. If I have any affiliate codes, if I have any affiliate links, I'll put them down below for you guys. And I'll also link the more mainstream brands in my YouTube shopping so you can find them easier. Anytime you use my links and codes, it really helps me out and I'm so appreciative. So always want to mention and thank you guys. But how fun is this palette? Let me know in the comments if you did end up picking this one up. Okay, so I know some people are very efficient when it comes to the Sephora sale. They do their hauls right after the sale or during the sale. So in case you forgot something, they might jog your memory to pick something up. I definitely did not go too crazy during the sale. Definitely bought a few things, but not a lot of things because I'm on a budget. I did have Creators and Friends coming up, which was a trip to Destin, Florida for a whole week. So I wanted to save my money. And then I have a trip planned to New York as well. So if you haven't seen my life update video, you can check that out, see what I'm up to. So I didn't go too crazy, so I didn't feel the need to make a separate haul video for the Sephora sale, but I did pick up some extra things. I had to pick up 2 refills of the Laneige Cream Skin Toner. I love this so much and I always go through this, so I grabbed 2 bags. And then I grabbed a repurchase. This is the Verb Ghost Oil. I love this so much and they come in a jumbo size now. So this is the previous size. I've found this so many times. And I actually have a jumbo down here because I use it all the time. And I'm almost out of this one, which was in my master bathroom. So I can take this upstairs now and use it when I run out of this one. So this is just such a great hair oil. It's glossy, but it definitely disappears like a ghost. It doesn't weigh down my hair, but it helps kind of keep it slick. I didn't want to put any in my hair today just because I feel like my hair doesn't look that poofy. But when I'm dealing with really poofy hair, I love the Verb Ghost Oil, so I've repurchased this so many times. It's one of my holy grail hair care products. Okay, so I did get a PR package from Milk Makeup. I'm not really on their PR list, but from time to time they send me things. And they launched the 12-hour gel tint, skin tint that won't quit. And it's a little flyer in here, so cute. And then it says available now at milkmakeup.com, Sephora, Kohl's, and Ulta. And I'm so excited because I did actually end up picking this up in the shade 8. And they sent me shade 8 and then I grabbed shade 9 just for the summertime. So far, I think this is a nice skin tint. I don't know if it's a love just yet, but I'm excited to continue using this as we get into the summer. And then I also got the Hydro Grip Set Refresh Spray. And I actually just panned one of these, so now I already have a backup and I'm not mad about it because this is beautiful, but just store it standing up like this. Don't lay it down because I'm pretty sure mine leaked. And so we had a bit of a fight, but I'm happy to have an extra one. So thank you so much to Milk for sending me all these awesome products. I'm feeling very spoiled. Okay, so Ofra Cosmetics collab with my friend Samantha March. I just got to see her in Florida. She actually owns the brand Creators and Friends with her friend Simbri, and they put on these trips. So if you wanted to go on one, definitely keep signing up on their website, I think is where you go. But she just did a collab with Ofra and came out with 3 lip gloss shades. And I think she worked on these with her friends as well. So we have Next Chapter and Fam. Those are the shade names. And this is called For the Plot Lip Set. No, my favorite shade is definitely Femme. And yeah, these are great. They're the same quality I'm used to with Ofra Cosmetics. And I, of course, had to mention it because how awesome is this? Okay, next we have this really cool collection from Gourmand Girls. So they came out with a face palette as well as an eyeshadow palette. So let's talk about the face palette first. This is Mermaid Magic, and it's so cute, so different for them, and it gives me all the feels. You guys, I love a good mermaid vibe, so I think they really knocked it out of the park with this collection. And then this is called Call of the Sirens, and it's a absolutely stunning jewel tone palette. I love this format for Gourmand Girls, so I definitely hope they continue to make palettes like this. And I feel like they've improved so much in the last few years, so congratulations, Christina, I see you. And you're killing it, and I can't wait to see what else you have in store for us. Okay, so Unearthly just launched new shades of their Menacing Metals, and they sent me 2 of these. I've been waiting to try them, and they've been sitting in the drawer. So, of course, Amanda knows me so well. She sent me the orange shades. So this one is called Firestarter, and I know it looks super intimidating in the bullet, but it's kind of like a sheer vibe with like a super shifty shade in here. So I really need to go ahead and apply this eventually. But yeah, they're beautiful. They're creamy. This packaging is so luxe. It feels like a really weighted product, and the magnetic sound, like it just like magnetizes. It's so great. Probably some of the best indie lipstick packaging. And then this one is called, ooh, God, I'm so blind. I can't see it, but it's like a gold. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at those 2 shades. So yeah, these are cool. They have some really cool iridescent looking shades. I almost feel like I wish I had more of these, but also we know that I have enough lip products to last me through a zombie apocalypse. So I think I'll just be happy with the 2 they sent me. But if you're in the market for some really cool metallics, check out the Unearthly Menacing Metal lipsticks. Okay, let me show you some Sephora Sale purchases. So I picked up this Milk Kush High Roll Brow Tint Gel because my friends were raving about this. Now, I do have a lot of brow hair, so I don't know that this is necessarily for me, but I do love to use a brow gel, and this is kind of like a tubing brow gel. So if you're sparse in the brow hair area, you might want to check this out. So far, I think it's okay. I feel like the wand is a little too big. I haven't quite figured out how to use this yet, but I will definitely give it the old college try. Another random thing I purchased, this was from the Ulta at Target, but I was with my friend Heather a few days ago, and she was saying how much she really likes this ribbon wrapped lash from Too Faced. And I'm not the one to rave about a Too Faced product, but she was saying how much she really enjoyed this tubing mascara. So I did grab it because I saw it on her lashes, and it gave her so much length. So I've been really enjoying this and wearing it over the last few days. I also grabbed the Prada eyeliner. I really wanted more shades, but I decided to just get the black shade. I have the minty shade, and so I wanted to get one more because I really liked how the minty shade worked. This is just a black. It's very creamy, and I can't wait to try it. These are so pricey, but if I can get a good eyeliner, I will splurge. So I did, and I have 2 shades now, and maybe I'll add more. We'll see. Again, on a budget, so I was trying to be really conservative with how much I spent. I did grab a few fragrances during the Sephora sale, so I have to show you the 2 perfumes I got. First was Guava Granita from Ellis Brooklyn. Everybody has been loving this. So the notes are like banana, and it's a very, like, I don't know, this definitely reminds me of a Sol de Janeiro fragrance. I can't think of which one, but it's a very fruity banana fragrance, and I like it. I don't like it as much as I like Miami Nectar. That one I think is my favorite, and I also like some of their other fragrances a little more than this one, but I always buy the new Ellis Brooklyn's fragrances in a travel size, so I'm gonna keep this even though it's not my favorite. Maybe it'll grow on me. And then the other brand I always purchase from is Maison Margiela, and they just came out with the fragrance Never Ending Summer. And this one smells like really juicy oranges, but also a touch of summer. So I think I'm really gonna have fun with both of these, and I did grab them during the Sephora sale because your girl likes to score a deal. Okay, I can't wait to try this. My friend Angie was telling me that this is so good. She asked me if I had used it yet on our trip, and I was like, no. And she's like, oh my gosh, it's so good. So I really need to dig into this, but I got it in one shade. This is Golden Hour, and it was 30% off during the Sephora sale. I didn't think they had a ton of choices as far as colors go, but if I really enjoy this, I might end up picking some more. But you guys know I love a glowy blush, so yeah, I want to swatch it, but it's like sealed up right now, and I just failed at taking the sticker off, so we'll put that on our list of things to try. And then another one I want to try more is this Hoola Cream Bronzer. I picked it up in the shade Medium. It didn't feel very pigmented the first time I tried it, but I think we were at Target at Ulta, me and my friend Heather, and she swatched it, and it looked like it was more pigmented than I remember, so I will definitely give this another go. What do you guys think? Have you tried this new cream formula from Benefit? I went a little bronzer crazy during the Sephora sale. I'm not gonna lie, and bronzer is one of those things I don't feel like I have too much of. I did end up grabbing the Dior bronzer. So I was telling you guys I was so confused. I showed this when I picked it up because I bought this one on the Dior website and I thought I was being smart because I really wanted the shimmer bronzer, but I feel like the shade is not deep enough. I wish I could return it. I reached out to Dior and they said I could, but I had to pay to mail it back and I really wasn't about to do that. So yeah, this shade I feel like you can't even really see on me. Kind of regret buying this one, but this shade is so gorgeous. So this is the Dior Forever Nude Bronzer in the shade 40 Deep Matte. And this looked really dark in store. I was a little bit scared that it was going to be too deep for me. But honestly, I like blended it out and it looks so fantastic. So I'm so pumped to have this new Dior bronzer in my bronzer drawer. And then the last bronzer I picked up is the House Labs bronzer. This is the Powder Sculpt Velvet Bronzer in Amber Horizon. I did buy this when it originally launched and I didn't feel like I had the right shade, so I never really used it and I ended up returning it. So yeah, I'm excited because I feel like this is a decent shade match and I feel like it's very pigmented and it blends out quite decently. It looks a little bit more cool tone next to this Dior bronzer, but overall I feel like I'm going to enjoy this, so I will definitely keep you guys posted when I continue to play with this. Okay, let's talk about the other fragrances that I picked up during the Sephora sale. I did get all three of the Sol de Janeiro summer fragrances. I was able to smell all of these in store. They were available in store. So the green one is already upstairs, and then I have Agua Mystica and Flor Mystica, and I'm so excited. I kind of like to collect the summer fragrances from Sol de Janeiro. I like to use these at night before I go to bed. It's just like a form of self-care for me to smell good before going to bed, and my husband usually always comments, which makes me extra happy. So anyways, I am so pumped to have these, and I want to know if you guys picked any of these fragrances up, or if you didn't, what did you think of the fragrances? One of the very last few things I picked up from the Sephora sale is one of these Fenty Beauty blushes. These are like those blushy highlighter shades, and this is like a summer thing, and it's called Cherry Pie Hot Cheeks, and it's got the little cherries on there, and I got cherry earrings on, so the whole vibe just works. But these are so beautiful. They came out with 3 shades last summer that were more kind of like hot corals, but this is a beautiful like toned down red shade, or more like a, I wouldn't say it's a toned down red, but it's more of like a corally red. Super beautiful. You can definitely build it up, or you can sheer it as much as you want to. So I'm super hyped to have this. I think this is one of those things that sold out quite quickly at the start of the sale, and for a good reason. It's adorable. Okay, I guess we should get this out of the way, but Rare Beauty did send me their blushes. So it came in this really pretty packaging like this, and you just slide this piece of paper out. Of course, I already took all the blushes out, so let me show you their lip oils. They actually sent me, I don't know if this is all of the shades or just some of the shades, but I have Wonder, Hope, Delight, Affection, Happy, Joy, Honesty, and Serenity. So I'll definitely be passing these on either to some friends, or I'll probably include them in a future giveaway. So definitely stay tuned for that. And then I did already film a reel showing you guys swatches of all of the new Rare Beauty blushes, but you can pry these out of my cold dead hands. I'm going to keep all of them, and I love them all so much. These have a really beautiful blurring finish to them, and I really think she nailed it. I hope we get more shades. The packaging's cute. Everything's great. Such a fun, like, I don't even know, like bouncy kind of formula and so pigmented, but it also like shears out so nicely, and you can even like build it up if you want to. So if you're in the market for a new blush, which let's be real, I don't know that we all are, but I can never get enough of these. So I have all of them and I'm so glad, and thank you so much to Rare Beauty for sending these my way. If you guys aren't sick of me saying this already, I just got back from a beach vacation and I wanted to grab a SPF, and I think I got this with a Ulta coupon. So this is the Rio Radiance SPF 50 body spray from Sol de Janeiro. I heard so many people say that this is their SPF, their go-to SPF for the summer, and it smells amazing. So I grabbed the mini to take traveling with me, and I'm pretty sure I'm almost out of this. I can feel like there's a little bit in here. So yeah, I basically panned it in one trip, but I was going to the beach every day I was in Florida. So super excited about this discovery, and I'll probably repurchase this the next time I go on a beach vacation, which for me, being a stay-at-home mom and a part-time YouTuber, probably not going to be anytime soon, but hey, a bitch can hope. Okay, so I picked up a jumbo size of the Pharmacy Honey Halo. I have been trying to go through my backup skincare, and I was constantly purchasing backups of this because it was the only moisturizer I was using, but I had built up so many other skincare products, especially like moisturizers, and I wanted to try some other ones that were more affordable. So I hadn't purchased this in a while, and I felt like my skin was kind of missing it. So I did grab a jumbo size during the Sephora sale. This sucker is by no means the most expensive moisturizer out there, but still quite pricey. I think it's almost $90. I think it's like $83 actually. And so if I was able to grab one on sale, I decided to go ahead and do that. So yeah, just grabbed a backup of something. And this product I have been enjoying, but I'm not sure if I really love this or if it's just like a convenience thing. So this is the Urban Decay new like liquid eyeshadows. So this is in the shade Sunshine Tax, and it's this beautiful like duochrome kind of shade. And it goes from like a green to a orange shift, and it looks really pretty on the eyes and like you really tried hard. But my only thing is, I don't know if this is like a little too sheer. I definitely tried to wear it over a base, but sometimes I just want something quick and easy, and I just want to like put it on my lids and go. So I think maybe if you want to put it on a eyelid without a base, maybe go for one of the more neutrally tones. But still, I've been having a lot of fun wearing this, and I pretty much kept this in my Shop My Stash through the month of April, and I wore it all the time. I was so tempted to buy more, but I decided to be happy with just the one, and so far I'm not regretting my decision. But these are so cute. Like at first I was like, yeah, I don't really need that, but I have been really enjoying the shade. So I did place a little Ulta order because I figured I might as well get some Ulta points, and I still had 20% off. And I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I did get the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. I've been loving this, and I got it in the shade 3W, but I was like, is this too light? So when I got an Ulta coupon, I decided to take advantage and pick up another shade. So I grabbed this in the shade 4N, which I don't mind a neutral color, but I wanted to see if it's a little bit darker than 3W, and it looks like it is. And so I'll have to see if this one is a little bit of a better shade for me, especially as we're going into summer. I like a brighter under eye, don't get me wrong, but I don't want it to look too stark. So that was my thought process with picking up a deeper shade. Okay, I don't know how much you guys keep up with me and my skincare routine, but I found out that Glow Recipe had discontinued my favorite under eye cream. So I was on the hunt for an affordable eye cream with retinol, and I landed on this La Roche-Posay. This is the Retinol Eyes Intensive Anti-Wrinkle Resurfacing Hydrating Eye Cream. So I can definitely link this down below. I think I might take this upstairs and start trying it. Retinol eye creams are so expensive, so I went with this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it or not, but I'll definitely keep you guys posted. It's pretty freaking tiny. So actually this isn't even that affordable because, my gosh, this is so small. How many ounces is this? Does it say on the box? It is 0.5 fluid ounces. So pretty small for an eye cream, but I'm going to take this upstairs and try it. I did find 2 backups of the Glow Recipe eye cream, so maybe I'll be able to survive for a few more months. But I was so disappointed that they got rid of it. And what is this packaging? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. So yeah, we'll see what I think of this one, and if not, you guys will have to let me know your favorite retinol eye cream. I know my friend Angie said she really likes the one from Sunday Riley. I was looking at that one too, but I decided to go with this one because it was a little bit cheaper. I know some people don't really believe in eye cream, but I have a really good experience with eye cream, so I'm definitely going to continue to use it and try it. Really like that it was sealed. Sorry if I look like I wasn't paying attention. I was just so focused on getting this. That was like a puzzle. So you had to take the seal off, and then you can screw the top on, and then this top is screwed up as well. So I will definitely be trying this out in the next few days, and I will keep you guys updated. We'll see if that blows my mind or not. And then I did purchase this before I bought the Honey Halo because I really remember enjoying this, and I had 20% off. So this is the Colorane Double Repair Face Moisturizer from La Roche-Posay. Again, this was like under $30, which I feel like is a steal of a deal. And I felt like I could use this for quite some time before I ran out. So I grabbed another one, and I like that it's in this squeezy tube because you can really use this up, and that makes me happy. So this is 3.38 fluid ounces, which I think is the same size as this Jumbo Pharmacy. Okay, so it's like barely a couple of ounces difference. So the price is definitely different, and I felt like this kept me pretty hydrated through the winter. So I did decide to grab a backup of that as well. Okay, now for the fun stuff. So I did grab 2 Hourglass products. And the first thing I grabbed, which again, I don't know why I was feeling like I needed to buy this, but I probably saw somebody post a review and I was influenced, and I was like, 20% off. That's not free. It's still 20%. Like, I don't know, sometimes somebody should check up on me. Anyway, this is the Illusion Priming Moisturizer base from Hourglass. I don't think I've ever tried an Hourglass primer, but I always hear good things. So I did grab this. I think I heard somebody say that this is super hydrating, so I'll definitely be testing this out. And then I had been dying to get my hands on this, but it didn't come to Sephora, and it did come to Ulta, so I grabbed it there. This is the Illusion Luminous Glow Foundation SPF 30, and I grabbed it in the shade 12. So I'm not really sure if this is a new Hourglass product or if it's repackaged. I wanted to compare these two. I don't think this is the same because this is called a Veil Hydrating Skin Tint, and this is the Illusion Luminous Glow Foundation. So I'm super pumped to try this, and I love a squeezy tube, so this is going to be in a testing new makeup video as well. And then I said no to this at Sephora, but I was like, let me get it because people are talking about how pretty this was, and then I was like, okay, well, maybe I need it too. So this is the Laura Mercier. This is their bronze color infusion, and I got it in the shade 30 Canes. And I'm not really sure if this is going to show up on my skin tone, but I will try. So it's a bronzer and highlighter duo, and I just couldn't say no because it is very pretty, very luxurious, and I'll keep you guys posted. I'm going to put all 3 of these products in a testing new makeup video eventually. And then I don't have these 2 products with me, but I did grab one of the e.l.f. Glow Revive Melting Lip Balms, and I got the shade Java Chip. This I thought was okay. I think it's supposed to be like a competitor to the Summer Fridays lip masks or lip balms or whatever those are called. And I will say I didn't feel like this was a dupe to my favorite hot chocolate or iced coffee. So I would say just spend your money and get the real deal. But if you're balling on a budget, e.l.f. has you covered. Another product I don't have with me, but I think it's so pretty. These are the new Fenty lip oils. So this is the Gloss Bomb Oil, and it's in the shade Fenty Glow. It's so beautiful. It's like a terracotta shade with a beautiful green shift to it. So if you guys have been wondering if you need another lip oil, no you don't. But if you're looking for one, this is kind of a fun one. I feel like lip oils are getting a little tired. At first they were a unique product, but now it feels like everybody has one, and I'm a little bit over it. I think that's a me problem, but I figured I'd save my piece. That's my hot take. Sigma was at the event, and they actually have a new palette coming out, and they gifted it to us a little bit early. So this is the Sigma Spectrum eyeshadow palette, And I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty boring, but I know people love stuff like this, and I feel like it's really gonna give Sigma a new audience, people looking for neutral palettes. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna include this in my multiple looks, multiple palettes video as well. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, it's a neutral palette. It's coming out on May 13th, and you can use my code KHMakeup to save. Actually, it's KHMakeup10 to save on the Sigma Beauty website. So apart from the palette, they also were included in the gifting suite, which was really fun. Usually we just get a goodie bag, but this time we could actually go through the gifting suite and pick out products we wanted to try. So of course I had to grab some of my favorites at Sigma, and there were some extras, so I was able to grab extras. So I got two of my favorite eyeshadow primer of all time. This is the Sigma Ignite eyeshadow primer, and always good to have backup, so I grabbed two of them. And then I love the E25, and they had some extras, so I did grab some extra E25s. And then they had like their flat kabuki brushes and stuff like that, but I have plenty of those, and I decided to just grab one of the F53 Air contour blush brushes because I love a contour and blush brush, especially for liquid, so I did grab a backup of that. But yeah, I'm so excited to have some new Sigma products and to have some backups as well. Okay, I have more things to show you guys, but I have to show you the new Singe palette. So this is Agate Temptation. This is the new palette from Singe Beauty. This is her second palette. Angie had a dinner at Creators and Friends, and she revealed her new palette. How beautiful is this? And I think she nailed it. I've already used it because Angie let me try her copy. And so I can't wait to play with mine, but I need to do some really cute pictures and stuff. I'm slowly going through all of my products, and yeah, we're definitely going to do a full video with this palette. Okay, I already filmed with this. This is the Glaminatrix Nearly Natural palette, and this is going to be in my multiple looks, multiple palette video. This is so gorgeous. If you're looking for a spicy neutral palette, look no further. They nailed it. They've got such a great formula, and the packaging is super cute as well. It's like this faux leather, and it's embossed, and then this is the outer box. It's very brocade, very girly, so if you love a neutral palette. They are a indie brand based in Australia. They're also a women-owned brand, and I do have a discount code with them. It's just KH Makeup if you want to check out their palettes or any of their other amazing products. Okay, I have a few more things I picked up from Creators and Friends. So Cleona was also at the gifting suite, and I couldn't say no. They had this really cool nail polish. I think this is one of their magnetic nail polishes. So I just grabbed one, even though they had a ton of Super Shocks. I decided I didn't really remember what shades of their Super Shocks I had, so I figured I'd let people that haven't tried Cleona grab those. But I grabbed this because it's so beautiful. This is it's P-S-I-L-O-C-Y-B-I-N. I'm not sure how to say it, but can you guys see that? It's so beautiful. So I'm definitely going to have to make time to put this on my fingers or my toes or something. And then they did a shade exclusive to our Destin trip, and I had to grab it because what a cute souvenir, and Cleona makes amazing nail polishes. They called this one Sands of Destiny, and it's a beautiful, like creamy shade with tons of sparkles in it. So I'm definitely going to have to try both these out at some point. And then I grabbed two products from BareMinerals. So this is the Complexion Rescue All Over Luminizer, and this is in the shade Copper Rose. So I don't know if this is going to be too dark for me. I don't think I've ever tried this product from BareMinerals. Okay, it's cute, it's glowy, it's not too intense. I put it over my Urban Decay like single shadow, so I'm not really sure, but it looks glowy. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this. Is it just a glowy product that I can use all over my body? I'm gonna need to do some research, but I will get back to you guys. And then this sounded interesting. It's the Complexion Rescue Bronzer, Blush and Bronzer in a cream. This is Kiss of Pink. They also had things from like Buxom and other brands, but again, I was trying to be really mindful and not grab things that I already had or I wasn't interested in, or things that I didn't think would work with my complexion. So that's why I really like the gifting suite, because I thought it was a little bit different from the way they've done things in previous events. But I have this in the powder form. I didn't realize they made it in a liquid form. And this one feels a little bit oily, but Maybe I need to give it a shade. So that is the shade Kiss of Pink, and that is from Bare Minerals. And then I also grabbed this Laura Mercier Caviar eye pencil, and this is in the shade Blue Marine. I wasn't really sure. Oh, it's an eyeliner. Okay, great. I wasn't really sure if it was like one of their caviar sticks, and I was trying to find a spot to swatch it, but I could never have too many eyeliners, so that is super duper cute. Okay, so the Ranger collection is out from Fantasy Cosmetica already. I'm actually wearing this palette on my eyes, and this video should be live already. This is my multiple looks, multiple palettes video. So this palette retails for $38.99, and then they have a new fragrance, which is tomato leaves, cypress, lemon, and rosemary. Heart is fern, mint leaves, jasmine, and basil. And the base is cedar, fir, and tiger grass. And I accidentally requested the sample size, so I need to buy this in the travel size, but it smells so good. They killed it on the fragrance, and the palette is beautiful as well. I actually wore this in a video with my friend Heather Austin. I actually visited her in Mississippi, and we filmed together, and we used this palette. So I've already done 2 looks. This is the second one. And Heather also wore this palette in that video. So if you want to see what we can do with this palette, then you want to check out those videos that I mentioned. I really enjoy this, and Fantasy Cosmetica is a indie brand as well. I do have a discount code. It's just KH Makeup if you want to use it and save some money. Okay, last few things. I'm so excited. I just filmed a reel with these as well. I got them during Creators in France because Unearthly was also a part of the event. So this is the Incandescent Glowing Blushes, and I got all 5 shades, so check out my little reel where I swatched them, but you guys know I love blush. So thank you to Unearthly for gifting these to me. And I'm so excited. ColourPop sent me their Disney and Tangled collab. I don't usually get a ton of ColourPop PR, but if I was ever going to get one, and if I was ever going to get a Disney collab from them, I'm so glad it's this one, because it's actually a movie we watched a whole ton in my neck of the woods with the kiddos. And so we have the beautiful palette, which I did have a little casualty, so I'm not going to open it up. I did press it in, but I want to film with this, so keep an eye out. But this is the beautiful palette and the packaging. I think my favorite thing might be this little Pascal clip. I'm contemplating keeping it for myself or giving it to one of my kids. I have an older daughter that has long hair, so I know she'll be able to wear this, but I have a feeling the little one is going to feel left out. So I might grab a second one if this is still in stock. And then it comes with a little Glitterly Obsessed. And we also have this really cute hairbrush and mirror compact. The 2 highlighters come in this awesome packaging. And last but certainly not least are these gorgeous glossy lips. And I can't wait to try it. This green shade is so intriguing to me. And yeah, I'm so excited to dig into this collection. So I've got it all set aside. I'm going to do some kind of video with it. I just haven't decided what yet, but thank you so much to ColourPop for sending this my way. And then last but certainly not least, this has not been revealed yet, but the time you're seeing this video, it should already have been revealed. This is definitely going to be part of my multiple looks video that I'm going to post, and this should go live on Saturday. So this is the Nomad Route 66 palette, and it is so cool. I'm actually opening this for the first time on camera with you guys because I got to see it in person in Memphis. So my friend Heather got it in PR before we left for our trip. And so I already saw it, but look at this color story. It's absolutely stunning. If you know me, you know this whole 9-pan situation is like calling my name, but I cannot wait to dig into this. So yay, Nomad. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. It's like a half, I don't even know. It's not really a half neutral, half pop-up color because these shades are like, they're calling to me. I cannot wait to play with this. I cannot wait to create with this. So yeah, this is the new Nomad palette. Okay, friends, so that is it for my monthly haul for the month of April. Usually I film these after the month has ended, but I'm filming this on April 29th because I want to reset my room. And I'm also testing out a bunch of these products because I was gone last week. So I feel like I'm ahead of the game, but I know by the time I edit this, I'll be just barely staying afloat. But I'm so excited. It's a good problem to have. And I wish I had the American Psycho collection with me from Wicked Widow, but it's en route, so that'll probably be in my May video. So keep an eye out for that. Make sure you are subscribed if you aren't already, because every month I show you guys my makeup haul and I love doing it. So definitely make sure you're subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up if you made it all the way to the end, and leave me the comment hero so I can give you a internet shout out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I should have some of my other videos popping up right now so you can check them out. If this is all the time you have today, thank you so much, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye, friends!